Welcome, man. Welcome back to the channel, guys. Guess what showed up? Yes, y'all remember the red, what is this? A Liberty Nitro. Remember the overheating Liberty Commander that I had, what was it, a couple days ago? Remember with the diagnosis we was making on it, trying to figure out why it was overheating. This is the one equipped with a fan clutch, mechanical fan clutch, and an electric fan. Well, the electric fan part not working, guys. So in fact, if you missed that video, I want to card it right here. Okay, go watch that video where I went over the diagnosis. Okay, got it diagnosed. I did have power supply and a ground at the fan connector, but the fan simply would not blow. Alright, so what that means when that happened, guys, your fan just shorted out. Alright, so here's my new fan. They eventually, you pretty much didn't have no choice. Well, you had a choice, guys, because you got secondary protection right there, okay, with that fan clutch. But you wouldn't have good AC, and you still possibly could overheat, okay. Now, guys, this is what I need for my Dodge Dakota. Y'all remember the Dakota I made? I drove to the scrap yard and I broke down. Y'all remember my Dakota? I went to the scrap yard, broke down. In fact, I'm gonna card that right here. Okay, my fan went out on that truck. I diagnosed that truck on the side of the road, guys. Simply unplugged it. What happened is the fan's coming apart, so it make the whole car shake. That's what was going on. Okay, now that I unplugged it, the shake is no longer there because the fan is no longer running. Alright, so I essentially need a fan in my Dakota. But as far as this Commander, we got one for it. So we're about to check. Let me see how difficult this may be. It shouldn't be difficult at all, guys. We got the diagnosis part out the way. Yes, the shroud come complete with the fan, which is a good thing. Okay, look like a bolt right here. Looks like these are 10mm bolts, by the way. One right here, and there's likely two more at the bottom. So once we get those bolts off, this should be a breeze, guys. Yes, good, because I would hate to be fighting with this fan, mechanical fan. So once I unplug or take all those bolts off, this fan should lift straight up, guys. What y'all think? Fairly simple. Now this one wasn't vibrating, it just simply was not coming on. Alright, so what I'm going to do while I have the car down, I will take these 10mm bolts off first. Okay, guys? So, let me do this, guys. Let me go to a quick break right quick. I'm going to go grab some tools, and we're going to get started, guys. Stay tuned. Don't go anywhere. 4.7. I'll be right back. Alright, guys, I have the fans off. Now from the look of things, you can see the difference between this aftermarket fan and the original fan is this connector, guys. Had I got an OEM fan, I wouldn't have had this problem. It would have came with this. Okay, now I'm faced with a dilemma, is if the open circuit is in the harness. That could always be your problem, okay, because keep in mind, I didn't do my test directly at the fan. Okay, I test at the connector. Alright, so hopefully that's not the case, but it very well could be. So what I'm gonna do is merely transfer this wiring to the new fan, reman fan, guys. If you can get OEM to avoid that, but if not, do what you got to do. All right, so this is obviously a 716. Let me go grab the right socket, transfer this harness to the new fan. Let's take a look at like I say, the removal process wasn't that hard, guys. I did have to remove the upper radiator hose to make room to maneuver the fan over this way a little bit, just to come straight out. Okay, so it's straightforward, straight shot. All right, guys, I'm gonna get this fan installed. Next time you see me, hear from me, will be the fan running. I will have everything together and the fan running, but I just want to make sure y'all understand what I'm doing, why I'm doing what I'm doing, and how I did what I'm doing. Removing and replacing the fans, it's not that hard at all. Just remove all the connections and lift straight up. All right, there they are right there. So let me take another break. Hold tight, don't go anywhere. I will be right back. Alrighty, guys, there you have it. I now have the new fan assembly on. Okay, guys, now we are back to double protection as far as cooling goes. Okay, you now have the fan clutch operating and the electric fan operating. Okay, I merely had to put the hose back on. This is the only thing I had to take off up top. Make sure you top off the coolant. Okay, and last but not least, you have to check it. I've already checked it, but I don't need to check it so you guys can see that this was successful repair. All right, just got to get used to running again. Haven't ran in a while. Now, I merely have to turn the AC on to get the fan, electric fan. I can't tell if it's on. Actually, I got to turn it off, guys. I got to get the fan to come on, then turn the car off so you can see that the fan is running. In fact, let me do that right now. All right, car off. Let's see. All right, y'all see that? Yes. This fan is finally slowing down. Okay, that's because I had the AC on. You turn the AC on when your pressure reaches a certain point. That will signal the fan to come on to pull air through the condenser. All right, guys. That's about it, guys. This car shouldn't have any more overheating. That's if the sole purpose of the overheating was the fan. Now, you know there's a million things that can cause overheating. Okay? Not just the fan. If your fan was not working and you repair that, you need to continue with diagnosing. In all actuality, I'm about to go drive this and further verify that it's not overheating anymore. I'm topped off with coolant. I bled the air system of air. Okay, and my electric fan is working and my fan clutch is working. All right, so guys, that about wrap it up. I don't like to film on a test drive, so I will go test drive this thing, and I should wrap it up, man. Fan was just burnt out, guys. Pretty much all there was to it. For a minute there, I was worried that that connector, that harness, there's a proper name for that. I can't think of it off the top of my head, but I was worried that they may be internally open, but it turned out it wasn't. I plugged it in and everything works. So guys, that's all I have. Thanks for watching. Comment, subscribe, and I'll see y'all in the next video.